Is this the beginning of the end of online poker as a profession? Or is fairness finally here? One of GGpoker skin owners has dropped an absolute bombshell on a Russian poker forum yesterday. He basically says, goodbye staking, goodbye stables. GG has always been only for amateurs. Good luck with your struggle. There will be no deals anymore, and you stables, you people staked, are no longer welcome here. He's been wanting to sort out online stables for a long time, and this is just the beginning. He is apologizing to normal players that will be affected by this. Their accuracy is about 80%, but they are willing to get some people not in stables to get caught in the net. Funds, which means stables, are prohibited from playing poker, period. Take the money and get out. We will find you, and the measures will be even stricter. Most importantly, he doesn't advise to run to other GG poker rooms either, because he is very secretive. He's working with GG, and he will find them, and you will get what you deserve. He is empathizing with the position, and he agreed with the GG Poker Network. The GG overlords have confirmed to him that they are on his side. So he is saying that any staking will be gone from GG Poker and Poker OK.
Anyway, let me stake you. Standard deal, 50% of your winnings. You lose, it's on me.
Right to jail, right away.
He's also banning any marketing mentions of their streamers, their coaches, their stables, in basically anywhere that is related to Poker OK. And he's asking them that they have to publicly declare that they understand this ban and leave Poker OK and GG Poker, and they have to send, the stables have to send this to the representatives of GG Poker and Poker OK. If any of the players want to remain playing on GG Poker, they have to leave the stable and never work with them again, and ask to be reconsidered to be allowed to play on GG Poker. If they will be ever found out, they are in big trouble. I'm assuming they're threatening even confiscation of funds. They will have to send them the lists of the players who are leaving their stable and who intend to play honestly. That means not staked, not part of a stable, on their site. They don't want restrictions to affect people that have decided to play ball, left the stables, left the stake, and are playing on their own on GG Poker. To summarize, he is saying the stables will leave Poker OK. They will leave GG, publicly announce their agreement with this position and that they are leaving for good. They will stop all media activities related to Poker OK and GG, and they will start coordinating all their posts in the public with Poker OK representatives. In return, Poker OK is willing to remove the bans and limits from the players that leave these stables and decide to play on their own and prove that they are playing on their own. If the players will be found to be playing for the stable even after all this happens, they will take immediate action. Again, I'm presuming they are threatening to actually seize the funds of the affected guys that return. But how did the poker community react? Joe Ingram is not surprised. He's welcoming the change because poker stables have been some of the most out of line members of the poker community, using many coaches, basically team play to make as much money as possible from a specific stake. It feels really unfair when you are a single player studying on your own, studying only with friends, playing basically against a team. It also means that people don't play with their own money. They don't have the same risk involved as the opposition, creating an unfair advantage. Stables have also been known to use mass data analysis. That means that they share the hands that their students played, they try to grab the hands as well, they analyze them, and they disseminate detailed reports on how to beat all the opposition at the tables. So basically, these stables that are doing this, that are watching their players play, giving them advice, they will be gone, and it will create a more fair environment. The main concern of the original poster who shared it in the English community is where is this going to end? It's very hard to prove who is actually staked, who is actually part of a stable, and who isn't. And there is a very dangerous precedent here being set. For example, look at this post on PokerStrategy.com. One of the very reputable coaches got banned without giving any reasoning whatsoever. People have been saying that big winners have been banned on GGpoker in the past. And look at the post of the original GGpoker skin boss and his vision for poker. His goal is to turn it into something like a casino where the players that are playing for fun retain about 96% of their funds. That means they bet $100, they get 96% back like they get in slots. But in poker right now, they get only 60% in return because the winners and the rake take about 40%. He thinks that if everything is done correctly, the amateur should have a return of 96%. Poker will grow hundreds of times and it will be like a casino game but against people. Basically, no big winners will be allowed. And actually, they will have in the rules written if someone is playing too good, they will be banned with confiscation of funds. AI will recognize these winning players very quickly. So that's basically where it can lead to. A room full of amateurs. Yes, they will be winning, but the only real winner will be the poker side.
If the rake is too high for the good players, what you're left with is bad players who are going to lose, but they're losing less per 100 hands than they would be if the pros were playing with them. So, you know, there's a lot of games where that's true, where the rake is really high and it keeps pros away because they're like, well, we can't beat this. But overall, for the game, it's actually better because pros aren't playing. So nobody's like, so they're losing the rake money, which is going to be more, but they're not losing as much. They're basically passing the money around, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you think, guys? Is this really possible? Does this bring fairness, or are we really in danger of losing the profession of an online poker player altogether?